All right, Jeff, it is time to venture into the north for war.
That's where the war is.
Northern wars.
North is where the war is.
That's what it says on my doormat.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings War in the North. This is Snowblind, a previously well-regarded. That's a little bright there.
Right.
They have traded in action RPGs, dungeon crawlers, and such on consoles for years, and this is kind of their first game of that variety in maybe about 5 years or so.
Okay. And it's a Lord of the Rings game.
Yes, this is set in Middle Earth.
All right. What is that?
That's it's where D&D came from.
All right.
But I don't think you have gelatinous cubes here.
Ah.
I just want to putting that out there up front, man. So far,
quick look is over.
So far, I've just been fighting a lot of orcs and goblins and such.
I've been pretty good at not seeing any Lord of the Rings stuff. I think I saw that Hobbit cartoon.
You know, I mean, yeah, it's
But
fantasy.
knowing that there's no gelatinous cubes there, extra makes me want to not watch the thing I already didn't want.
Well, I'm glad you were reinforced with your opinion.
Okay.
So, 3 characters, 3 classes: Dwarven fighter, Elven magician, wizard,
Robes.
mage. Yeah.
Robes and staff.
She wears cloth.
Yeah.
It's pretty much all you need to know about that. And the human ranger.
No thief.
No thief. No, that's really not the kind of game this is. This is a real hack and slash kind of game. It's,
I want to backstab. Double damage.
Nothing like that, unfortunately.
I want to turn undead. I want a cleric.
So this is all taking place, as far as the fiction goes, concurrently with the events of the Lord of the Rings films. Like, this starts off and you go and meet Aragorn, and he's all, there's this hobbit, and you're all, what? And he's like, you need to go north. And you say, okay.
That's where the war is.
We'll say, we'll go and fight in the north. So we're running around up there. So it's like, they acknowledge that, yeah, like, all of the events that you love from Lord of the Rings are happening, but we are completely different characters that all still fall into really familiar archetypes in another area, doing something that you've never heard of before. So, like, I guess my point there is the investment in the characters in the universe seems kind of shallow.
So you don't need to necessarily know or care about Lord of the Rings stuff
to
understand what the hell's going on.
They're going to throw little things in here and there that would be like, oh, hey, that's a Lord of the Rings thing. That's a character that I am familiar with. The Aragorn appearance early on. They talk about Elrond, half-elven, and his twin sons. They show up at one point. But right now, it's a lot of running into an arena, getting the arena flooded with orcs and goblins, killing all of the orcs and goblins, and then moving on to the next area, pillaging lots of loot out of enemies and from awesome chests as you go.
I love awesome chests.
Yep. This game's a little brown, and well, we'll just get into it here. Also, there's obviously I'm playing this by myself. Jeff, I might have you jump in at some point just so we can see what the 2-player local looks like. But with the 3 characters kind of always on here,
right?
It seems kind of clear that they want you to play this cooperatively
with dudes,
with real live people. Actually, we're looking pretty dope right now. Our gear's
got a couple swords.
Gear's been leveling up and stuff.
Got that hat.
I've got this cool little, I guess, hood thing going on. Let's see what I've got for my inventory right now.
Helmet.
So you'll regularly find stuff here. All right, no, I don't want that. You'll regularly pick up stuff that you just straight up can't use. There's a lot of class-specific stuff. And when you do, you can gift it to the other characters. So, like, I found all this stuff for the Lore Master. I'm like, I can't use any of this stuff. Give it to the Lore Master. And she automatically equips it. So and also while you're leveling up, they are auto-leveling along with you.
Okay.
So even though I can't do any, like, on-the-fly switching of characters here, at every chapter break and whenever you start the game, you have the choice of who you're going to play as.
And it doesn't necessarily make you start with a brand new character when you do that, because you're giving these people this stuff.
No, that's the part that's kind of confusing. There seems to be some inventory inconsistencies. I gotta get there and fight that guy. He's giving me the business.
He's got a bubble. He's inside the bubble.
Yep, I know.
Get up there and whoa.
I'm good. So I can tell these guys, hey, come defend me.
Now you have a bubble.
I've got my own bubble. And it's kind of just 2 buttons for your basic combat. I've got a regular attack, a stronger attack, and as the ranger, I have
a brutal hit.
I have picked up the ability to do an even harder hard attack. And you see there's a little combo system going on down there, and it seems like you need to kind of mix it up between the regular attack and the strong attack for that combo meter to keep counting up. It's also pretty liberal with how long it stays active between hits.
Are you gonna start taking damage as soon as you get into this bubble here, or is it just?
No, I think it's. Oh yeah, it's gonna mess me up too, but that's okay, because.
Someone fell.
Yep. You can go get him. So your AI companions can be felled, but I feel like they're pretty self-sufficient most of the time.
You don't really have to worry about them that much.
Yeah, so I can either tell them, hey, go attack stuff, or hey, come and defend me. That's kind of the extent of the group dynamics in this. But something.
Final blow.
Also, yeah, there's a lot of I feel like there's a weird and kind of specific Dragon Age influence going on here. Insofar as like at the end of every fight, you're covered in this black, nasty goblin blood, which is kind of fun. Yes, bubble's pretty good.
That bubble will heal you.
Get all juiced up. All right, I think we killed everyone here. All right, I'm gonna do a lap for some loot. See if there's anything to pick up.
Hot loot lap.
Yeah. Not so far. Very critical path. Oh, I guess that's the end of that chapter. Very critical path. Most kills in a single strike. Like not a lot of exploration. Occasionally there will be a pretty obvious like side room where okay, here is where
Go here,
a
get a
chest
thing.
is
Yeah.
to get cool stuff. So here you can see we're in between chapters. I can just hit A to continue, or I can hit Y to swap the character. I guess I might as well do the swap right now just to kind of show, and maybe I can get a sense of what's going on with the inventory. Because it seems like, it's all the stuff I was saying of, you're picking up inventory and your other characters are leveling along with you, and you can give gear between characters, but it doesn't
Right.
seem like when you play as those different characters, that stuff persists. Like only
Like the levels do, but
the levels do,
the gear doesn't.
but the gear doesn't. So it's only whatever you've been picking up for yourself playing as that character.
Weird.
So you saw her. She had like I'll play as the lore master here. She had the
She's wearing a vest.
a little vest. She had a little
Yeah.
like headband thing. She had a sword and the staff.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I'll have any of that stuff when I load this up. At least that's been my experience so far. So, and some of it's been kind of weird. Like it almost seems like it's a glitch and not deliberate. But I guess all I can really do is show how it actually behaves here.
Yeah. Now, so Snowblind has kind of a long legacy in the action RPG genre. I mean,
Absolutely.
they've gone above the action. Typically, is their
In the past,
their
so
usual
like
perspective. This one's more behind the back, but is it still that kind of game?
Baldur's Gate, Dark Alliance, Champions of Norath, Justice League Heroes,
Yeah.
all kind of that Diablo-derived 3/4 overhead perspective. No, this is a lot more combo combat oriented. There's a lot of animation priority. Yeah, see, she's dressed completely differently.
Weird. You have 12 points.
And I have all these points that since the last time I played as her, since I have not.
So they'll
attributed these.
auto level up, but if you switch to that character, it lets you make the choices.
Right, as you can see, I can hit Y to reset, so there's like no real commitment to your level decisions. So if you, which I guess is kind of nice, so you don't find yourself like, oh, I spec this character and now I'm in a weird corner.
One of the little tooltips things said specifically that you would need to go buy a respec token from a vendor to respec your skill points.
Maybe I just have one already. And I can also just auto assign, so I'll just be like, ba-bam, done. I'll keep.
So it's probably this part is probably the part you need.
Yeah. You see
respec tokens
the
for.
Y is grayed
Yeah.
out there. I would need to do that, but I'll keep that. Let's see what my. And then this is weird because
It's like you don't even have a headpiece.
Yeah, so the gear thing seems to be consistent as of yes, you don't get to keep that stuff.
Weird.
But what's even weirder is I feel like I've actually lost stuff that I started out when I was playing this character. Yeah. Loot pile. Hot potions.
Love hot potions. That little dude has a gigantic sword.
Go check out the Citadel.
Have a powerful war machine.
Check this out.
Oh. I see.
I'm gonna shoot magic at that guy until he is dead. I don't. In fact, this character, this version of this character, doesn't even have that healing spell bubble.
Weird.
Like even that stuff is completely different. Like that's part of the specking. So like when I go in here, that's
You still have 3
that's
skill points.
that's the sanctuary
Uh-huh.
ability, and I haven't sunk anything into that yet. Oh, although I guess I could. Let's do that. It's not a bad idea. Let's see your skills by using power, costs less power, and looks increases healing done by sanctuary. All right, let's throw some money into that. That seems like a good idea. Okay.
They won't have the advantage for long.
Bring down the fire bearers first.
There are explosive goblins.
You ever have to reload that
They're
thing?
like tickers. There is a cooldown, and also it's taking up my mana, which is my little blue bar down there. So that's definitely
Does
a
mana,
limiting factor.
automatically regenerate, or you have to...
I gotta use potions. Oh man, I think I'm dead.
Whoa.
Someone come bring me back.
I must have.
All right. It's like the first time I have been felled. Oh no. Kind of my biggest issue with the combat right now is how long it takes to tap out these combos. Like I find so often I have like it'll be the thing where you are, you know, wailing on a guy and then he is downed, but you've already inputted the next like 2 or 3 swings
Oh, so you'll just sit there and
keep
swing on
so
them.
just kind of have to wait for it to swing out. I actually
Yeah.
finding like kind of you can kind of roll out of it sometimes. But that's about the best that I've done. Oh, and the Lore Master also has a crafting ability that I don't believe the other 2 character classes have. So, see down here, there's a little gather icon next to that flower.
Yeah.
And that's just like real simple stuff. I gotta get inside here and... Oh, probably shouldn't have whacked the explosive thing.
I don't know.
Don't leave us just yet, Lord Master. We have need of you.
Thought I'd met my end.
Thanks, buddy.
It's good to be wrong.
String.
Yep. Yeah, there's a weird Dragon Age influence
Archers above
here.
us. Just what I needed.
Are you sure it's not the other way around? That Dragon Age just looks like Lord of the Rings, and so does this?
Oh, I mean, as far as the aesthetic goes, yeah, you're right about that. But I just mean specifically the way the blood splashes and persists. Yeah, no, I mean, Dragon Age clearly owes a lot to Lord of the Rings for its aesthetics. So here, yeah, I can't use this at all. So I'm gonna give it no, neither of them want it. So fine.
Neither of them want it. That's
Well, like their names were grayed out,
Yeah.
which is weird. So I'm gonna give this to what is it? A 2-handed sword. I'm gonna give that to Farron.
Who's Aragon? Gorn. Aragorn?
Aragorn. He's Viggo Mortensen. What's going on up here, guys? Oh, they're dead already. Good job.
Is Patrick Stewart in the Lord of the Rings movies?
No, Ian McKellen is the old British dude of choice.
He summons reinforcements.
Patrick Stewart probably would have been pretty good.
There's a Patrick Stewart sounding voice. Oh, also, the voice of the Ranger provided by none other than Nolan North.
Huh.
So, dude's got 2 games out this week
Wow.
in which he is voicing a main character. Oh, gotta get out of that. That thing's messing me up pretty bad. Can I
Put up your bubble.
there? Bubbles up.
Bubble up. That's what I would say if I was playing online.
Our
Every time I put the bubble up, I would say, "Bubble up!" Just like that, and no one would ever get annoyed with it because it would be so
Every time it would be
so
totally
fun
fresh.
and fresh. You'd be like, "Man, crazy." You'd be like, "I know."
This guy's really just, you gotta knock this shit off right here and now.
Critical sever.
Yeah, guys fall apart a lot in this game. And bleed black profusely. Which, you know, not a bad effect.
Yeah.
It's also a very brown game.
Yeah, you said that. It's yeah. Looks it. You know, it's a pretty brown world.
Sure, I mean, I guess it matches the aesthetic, but there's, I don't know, there's just kind of some rough edges to some of the...
The real world, pretty brown. A lot of the time. So, are there a lot of combos with your two buttons there? Or
No, not really.
It's just sort of light, strong.
Yeah. Or,
Light, strong.
yeah. Yeah.
Light, strong.
So it's not like they went super complicated with that stuff, but you get enough bonuses from it that, oh, shit, got away from him. That it's kind of, it seems necessary. Because if I just whack on the regular attack button here, like I never build up that combo, and that combo gives me bonus XP.
Okay.
So I level faster if I use that stuff. Seems important. All right, level 8. What have we got here? Strength, dexterity, stamina, will. Well, you're a magic user, so will seems important. And you keep dying, so let's bump up your stamina as well. Yes, and let's wrap up that one. And then I also want to look at... Oh no, my stuff's getting... My pants broke!
Yeah.
I broke my pants. You can see
Busted
that.
pants.
Well, I guess that's actually just black blood. I was hoping that there was wear on the actual pants. Yo, your pants are all screwed up. Might as well just wear no pants. I don't even have any.
That's what I say.
I don't even have any backup pants. Been in that situation before. Oh, I also have a giant hawk friend that we met earlier.
What?
Maybe I'll bust him out in a little bit here. Giant hawk. Big fucking talking hawk.
Okay. And what does he do?
Actually, I guess he's more of an eagle.
Changing your story.
I know, I'm sorry.
Loot.
Hot loot.
How's the loot been?
You know what? Not too shabby. It flows pretty consistently.
Yeah.
There's good visual differences between a lot of the stuff. Yeah. It's been the thing that I think I've enjoyed the most so far out of this experience has been the loot. So you know, that's...
Can you repair your items? What do you do when your durability is down like that? What do you got to do?
I don't know. This is the first time I've had a item go like this. I think there are like little checkpoints where you can buy and sell stuff. Like they're not even necessarily towns or like vendors or anything. It's just a little glowing spot where if you go to a buy sell prompt comes up. This is the twins. They're our buddies. They're elves. We're trying to go find this evil human dude.
Must be within.
Angdower, that's him.
Go.
Some guy was like, "You don't believe me? Go ask the twins." Oh, that's
Yeah, door's evil.
an evil door. All right, we're going home.
The way is barred by a powerful magic ward.
Can you break the spell?
Perhaps, but it will take time.
I don't. Can you, lore master? All right, so we're gonna have
You
to.
had best get started.
Defend this guy while he does some stuff.
Yep.
While you work. We must protect the sons of Elrond from this attack.
We strike as one.
Is there any sort of defense, like a block
Yep, I can do a block here. I'm just playing kind of carelessly because playing as the ranger, you definitely get a lot more leeway, and that's I guess fairly consistent. As far as magic users being a little more delicate.
Right.
That's what I'm doing.
Actually plucks at that staff when she's playing a bass when she shoots.
I like that it goes all over the shoulder like this is Gears of War or something.
Yeah.
Like it's functionally the same as like the bow that that the ranger can use, or like the crossbow that the fighter uses.
Right.
It's just kind of extra funny when it's a magical staff shooting balls of light.
Yep. Do you get multiple spells or anything like that? Can you equip like a...
I think that's
now
all...
Now I want to shoot fire.
I think
out
that's
of
all
that
the skill stuff.
thing. Okay.
And all that stuff comes down to, you know, pull... You can see here, I can pull the right trigger, and I've got 3 things. I can do use B for the protective shield. Here, I'll bring down my hawk, or my eagle, rather.
Yeah.
And let's see here.
Oh, God.
It's a giant eagle.
Jesus. What?
All right, he's out.
Where'd he go?
He took off, man. He's got other stuff to do.
There's other dudes here he could have ripped up. It
Well,
just
yeah.
seems like, you know, he's
Well, he's on
unfinished.
patrol. Like, his job is to be up in the sky, our eyes in the sky, in case other stuff is coming.
Is there a giant talking eagle in the movies?
There's a giant eagle in the movie, but he doesn't talk. And I guess there is, in the books, there is mention of talking birds, or at least the implication that they can talk, or that, like, Gandalf can talk to them. But I will give the game credit that when the eagle first starts talking, it's in a dialogue scene, and one of your dialogue options is basically, holy shit, you're talking.
Great.
Oh, no, it's a cave troll. That's no good.
You should summon an eagle to attack the troll.
I did it.
What? What?
Giant eagle, what? Do not sleep on my dope giant eagle.
I won't. Be a lot cooler if you could play as the giant eagle.
Yeah, they got to throttle your access to the giant eagle, though. I get it. Like,
yeah. It would be too good.
Yeah, if you had giant eagle all the time, of course you would always be the giant eagle. It's way cooler when just every once in a while you're in a pinch and you just like, all right, smart bomb.
Yeah.
You know, he only took out like one dude and only attacked just the cave troll here for us, but oh, he can't get to the enemy. Ah, but he's dead anyway, sucker. Some stuff. But if you target him at an enemy that's kind of near a group, he will definitely stomp down on multiples.
Ah, cool.
So you can do a little crowd control with him if you need to. Yay! We won the battle.
But not the war.
That was
in the north.
That was a much easier troll fight than the last time I had to fight a troll.
There. The ward has been removed.
But so far, the structure of the game has been very much like this: of travel into a new area,
Yeah.
get swarmed with enemies.
We must separate for a time, my friends, for I cannot
Told
function
you.
within those narrow halls.
Talking eagle.
Will you depart for your home, Belaram?
No, lady. It would be
Hell
friendless
no.
of me to say farewell.
Bitch,
while
please.
friends' lives yet hang in the balance. I will await your return. It may be that I can prevent reinforcements from following you into the tower.
We'd best hurry. The elves are getting ahead of us.
You're the illest crazy drug trip eagle.
I wish you were real.
Oh, see, he's not real. You can just stand right and talk to him. Talk to him.
May fortune favor you all.
Oh. God.
Thanks, Lesson Eagle.
May fortune favor you all.
I like his voice.
Yeah, no, it's a great voice. Don't disagree.
Yeah.
You want to see what the dwarf looks like, I guess?
Sure.
You know what? Why don't you... We'll see if we can jump you in here.
All right.
Oh, what happened?
It's loading.
Oh, it's loading. Okay. I thought I was going back to the title screen or something. Is that controller on?
It is now. I cannot jump in.
Not a lot of options there.
All right, well, why don't you just play as a dwarf?
Yeah.
So no sort of like, I mean, these are set dudes with their set names.
Yeah, there's no
You
monkeying with...
You can't say, hey, I want your beard to be a different color.
Nope. These characters are completely predefined from the physical perspective. Obviously, the gear changes, and that's kind of the thing that you're going after, I
You
guess.
find a beard to equip. There's a different colored beard. Beard loot.
I haven't spent much time with the champion yet, so I'm not sure what his unique stuff is. Obviously, magic users got magic.
Okay.
Rangers got range.
Yeah. The short, stubby hands of the champion.
You can customize your appearance at the...
He ain't got range.
Mirrors located in
There you
town.
go.
Oh, maybe we
Mirrors,
need to go back to town. Because I've actually been avoiding... So this is what I was talking about. You can go over here and press A, and it'll be like, yo, buy, sell,
sell
or
things to a
return
ghost.
to Bree, which is the town that...
Who's Bree?
It's the town where everything kind of jumps off from. So, see what I can do. War Cry, Sweep Attack, Crushing Blow... I don't have the War Cry, so I'm not going to bother with that one. Increase the damage you cause with two-handed melee weapons. Okay, yeah. You seem like the two-handed guy for sure. Alright, then let's look at some gear real quick. Give that to Andriel. I've also been finding myself buying an awful lot of loot, a lot of gear for my dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's definitely been some drops, but it seems like any time that I get to the point where I find one of these little store locations, there's always stuff that's better than what I'm currently.
Are there more stores in town? What's in
I don't,
town?
you know what? I haven't gone. I'm gonna buy some shit here and equip it. And then we're gonna get the hell out of here. Afford it. Where's my money? Oh man, I don't have any money. Oh man. Just have to sell some stuff, I guess. Check out this hat.
Yeah, that's all right.
Makes him look like Ram Man. Okay. So, what are my spares here? I'm not gonna start selling that stuff. We'll sell these boots. And your items, so this is kind of cool because I can just hit the Y button for sell unessential items.
Yeah.
And just anything that's just meant to go to vendors goes to vendors.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate. Gives me a whole bunch of grips. Buy some gloves. Buy this dope crossbow. All right. Put on these gloves.
Yeah, gloves.
Oh yeah, gloves. All right, let's go check out. Let's see what this going to Bree thing is all about.
Yeah, let's see Bree.
I appreciate though that they don't make you like return to a town just to sell stuff. It's like just do it here. And keep,
It's like
keep fighting.
Cuts out the middle steps of if that was just a town portal.
Right. Like, you know what's going to go on the other side. You're going to go over there. You're going to go to the store. You're going to dump all your stuff. But if you want to do more involved things, this is, I guess, the way you do it. What's up, lady?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
These folk knew the danger that threatens them. They'd never find the courage to leave their houses.
Yep, is that
Hello.
okay?
Hello.
That's it. The extent of our interactions, I guess. And you are...
Good to see another dwarf in town.
Okay.
Who could live in a town where it's always raining? It's depressing.
Yeah.
What you doing, blacksmith? Okay, so this is where I would need to go
Repair
to
guy.
fix my stuff.
I am surprised. I've often seen your folk looking down their noses at my work. You dwarves do know your business when it comes to shaping metal. What can I do for you? Got a pony that's thrown a shoe, perhaps?
Oh.
Repair my hat. Repair my other things.
Your hat's better than ever.
I want ultimate hat. Fix my pants. All right. So there's that. This looks like a dead end here. I wonder where the hell that mirror is.
Yeah, I don't know. They said it was in town, right?
Yeah. This is shopkeeper.
Ah, welcome to my shop, Master Dwarf. Perhaps you have need of a thing or two? I have some very interesting...
Show what you got.
All right.
All right. Well, it is different gear than what you just have immediately available, so I guess that's kind of a reason to get your shop on, come to town.
Yeah.
Maybe it's here in the Prancing Pony, a very famous pub. Also, a place for ribs.
Ooh. Oh, here you go.
Man, I'm glad that I saw that that tooltip, that loading screen thing.
Right, yeah.
Because so far, that's the only place this has been mentioned. So yeah, okay, you can do some customization. That's cool. None of this is like offered at the very start of the game. So it is very much a you got to go and find it or know that it's here. So pro tip: go to the mirror at the Prancing Pony if you want to change your dude or lady's look. Look at that. Look at these beard options I've got,
Yeah,
Jeff.
those are okay. Those are decent. What kind of color can you change? Eh, all right, okay. Yeah. Okay.
You go red.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Let's see here. I got the braids, bushy. That's pretty good too. Kind of like this single knot here.
That just looks crazy.
Yeah.
I approve.
All right. I don't mind bald dwarf either, but all right. Accepted.
Yeah. Now back with the helmet. You'll never see it again.
Yep. But I know.
Yeah. That's all. That's it.
That's what it's for. It's the fantasy.
There are a lot of cutscenes that you've seen so far, or
No, I mean it's all been very much in service of what's the next thing to do.
okay.
Like they're not going into anything like these aren't characters; these are archetypes. Like they are so cut from exactly the same cloth as many of the like real main Lord of the Rings characters. That it's apparent they're like, you know, you're not Gimli, but you're basically Gimli. You're not Aragorn, but you're basically Aragorn. So yeah, so they don't really spend a lot of time trying to dig into too much backstory or anything on the characters. It's kind of moment to moment of, all right, we're going to go kill this guy. How do we need to get there? Oh, this thing's blocking our path. What do we do to get rid of it?
Clear the path, move ahead.
Yes.
Get to the next chapter, switch dudes.
Just like pure function.
Lose your gear, keep going, keep killing.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you tried the online yet?
We've reached reached the Citadel.
I've not. So maybe this is a good time as any to
Let's try and
see what that looks like. Because all that stuff's, very integrated into the options at the very start. From here, it's... So from here, you could jump in if you wanted to, but let's see if we can get multiplayer stuff going. I don't have any one of my friends list or anything, so I'm just going to quick match, see what happens.
try custom match and see what it lists as its options.
Call.
Okay, so it shows you.
Where dudes are
So you
at.
can only have one of each character. You can't have 3.
Right. When you jump in, you are whoever is available.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, for sure. Well, they each kind of serve such specific roles. Like you
Right,
you
the
want to
story
have
and the cutscenes, and all that stuff. Yeah, you need.
well, even
that
just like
stuff, but
functionally of like you have one class that's a healer. Like
Right.
That's the lore master's the only one that can heal other characters. Otherwise, you are reliant on.
now,
on
did you say
potions
this
and
was
stuff.
the pre-order bonus, or what? You got something that was Lore Master armor or something?
Yeah. It was just on a code sheet in the game. I don't think it was
Okay.
anything special. It's just like Warner's.
Do you think that they give out Lore Master stuff specifically because they know that there are a lot of players that are not interested in playing the healer?
That
And
is-
this is a way to incentivize more people to play as the healer.
That would be a pretty sophisticated plan if that was the case. I hadn't even considered that, but I guess that's totally a possibility. Let's see here. We'll come in. We'll jump into this guy's game. See what happens. So they're already rolling. So
You need to ready up or something. Or... There you go.
So jump in, jump out, or at least jump in.
At least jump in. Yeah, maybe jumping out will break it. But... Sorry, guys.
But I won't know because I'll be the one jumping out.
We were recording a video.
So I mean, oh, what's up?
What?
Are you
Is it-
are you still
is
gonna
that
load?
or it's still tool tipping.
Yeah.
Still seems like it's loading something, right?
Yeah. And it's gonna have pretty decent load times.
All right. Oh.
That's I guess.
No.
Oh,
There you go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
here we are.
Hey.
And you think about it, this is kind of brilliant because that third character is always going to be there. So it's just a matter of me like sliding
ooh,
into.
you're-
Yeah, I ate it quickly there. I think we all did. Yep.
And you're the highest level of the 3 dudes.
Hey, dwarf. So I mean, it's just a matter of like going from
Back on your feet, laddie. We need your help.
having an AI-controlled partner to a real person playing as that character.
Right.
So if you're playing online, it's theoretically at least
So could you
pretty invisible that people are jumping in or jumping
you
out.
Just you could opt to play through the game online or have with open slots all the way if you wanted to.
Yeah, I guess so. That would just limit like your ability to swap
To
characters
switch, yeah.
between chapters. But oh wait, those are our buddies.
Not anymore. Blasted that dude in the freaking face.
He's an elven prince. He can deal with it.
Everybody roll. Oh no.
What's going on? I almost expect her to like rack it like it's a shotgun.
Yeah.
Do I have anything here? This is all the gear that I had when I last played as her, so that persists.
Oh, and it shows you that someone's in their
there we go.
inventory.
Let me gather this.
It's weird that didn't have my little glowy thing on it.
Yeah. Are they waiting for you to do something?
I think they're in the
Oh,
store.
they're- okay.
They're buying and selling stuff. My inventory's clean, so I don't need to do that right now. Yeah, no leveling or anything either. Well, this part seems to work pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty pleased with the way that is structured. It makes sense. I guess I don't know. I feel like so far I've been fighting really a lot of the same enemies. Curious how these splits happen, or if I'm just up here jacking all the goods.
Yeah.
The combat's just not super engaging.
Yeah.
It's very basic. And there's kind of a, there's always a repetition inherent to this style of game.
Right.
But even just the kind of like, just the scenarios from one encounter to the next feel just a little too much the same. I'm gonna get up
How
on
far
this.
ahead is it going to let you run?
Gather here.
I don't know, but I'm gonna get up on this thing. Start dumping. Come on, Vader, dude. Logics.
Woo! Take it, sucker.
So yeah, he walks through, gate
then,
closes, and now
yeah.
it's like, all right.
Now there are people to fight. Now that all three of you are here, it's yeah, I guess what are you gonna do, right? That's
Well, like for me, like the old Snowblind games, and granted, this isn't that kind of game. It was never even really sold as that kind of game, so
right.
it's maybe not necessarily fair to hold it to those standards. But that's also the kind of game that Snowblind has made in the past. More exploration, more paths to be found and areas to discover, and this is not that at all. This is follow
Pretty
that path
straightforward.
and fight the enemies that are thrown at you, and then once they're all gone, then move on.
Yeah.
Like, there's never any kind of like, oh, I can just avoid these enemies for now. I'll come back and kill them later. Like there is no such dynamic in this.
Right. Well,
So not even saying that means this is necessarily a bad game, but just know
know
that
that.
going in that this is the kind of game it is.
cool.
But yeah, Lord of the Rings: War in the North. It's available now on the Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and the personal computer.
The most personal platforms.
So if you are a Ring Lord, then maybe check it out. Jeff, thanks for...
I might have gone and seen those movies if it was called Ring Lords, but only if it was with a Z.
Yeah, it's got to have a Z on the end.
Yeah.
Jeff, thanks for sitting in on this.
Yeah, anytime.
I'm still coming.
Ugh.